Sitters, what's good? This is Joey Edge along with Chris Martinez.
What's happening?
And we are front porch sitting. Nobody else in the house tonight. Just me and you, man.
Hey, it's just us, like the OG times, the original times, right?
Yeah.
It feels good to be back.
Man, it does.
I missed a week, then we missed a week.
Yeah.
So it feels like I haven't been on the podcast in forever.
I forgot that you missed a week.
Yeah, I was. What did I have going on? Oh yeah, I had some stuff remember going on that day.
Yep,
I needed to be present at home.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, everything was good. Everything was fine. Nothing.
Right. Nothing bad.
No, it's just life, right?
Yep. Exactly. Outside of that, football. Got the. You guys got homecoming this week. How's homecoming going at the high school?
Man, it's a big week. I love homecoming week at Columbia High School.
Yeah.
I mean, any high school for that matter, right? But especially your alma mater.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really cool. Some of the same stuff that we did when I was a student, we're still doing. I don't know, man. It's just in a world we live in where there's not a lot of like camaraderie and there's also a lot of like negative here and negative there.
Right.
It feels really, really good and like wholesome is probably the best word I could use to describe it. Wholesome to walk the same halls that I walked as a student, as an athlete, and now I'm getting to watch like people that I love, like my players and students that I've got relationships with. Some of those guys walk the same halls and experience the same type of stuff in the same place that I did with the same like love. They won't admit it right now, but they will one day.
Right.
Really
Yeah.
enjoy. Like this time, it's really, really neat. So it's like it's wholesome. Everybody's all kind of together. Like we all love Columbia High School. Obviously, there's some outliers, but for the majority, it's like it's a very good time of the year, man. It's like Christmas. I love Christmas and Thanksgiving in like the school season, the school year. I love it.
I love that. That's awesome, man. Man, your principal. I'm gonna give a shout out to Trey Hosser real quick, man. He does such a good job of just being a principal, honestly. But he does a really good job of trying to make sure that everybody's included. It seems, and this is just from the outside looking in. I'm not there every day. In fact, I guess I am there every day, but I'm there after school hours here in baseball.
Right.
But man, he really does seem like he tries to get everybody involved, and he just seems like he does a good job of being a leader.
He does. He's I'm actually I was about to text him to let him know we were on because he told me to do that. But yeah, no, he is, dude. He's as good as they come. I mean, I'm sure that other principals also had like great qualities and stuff like that. But it's hard for me, and we've talked about this. I'm not gonna say who, but some teachers and coaches that I've talked to, they said it'll be really challenging when the next principal comes in because we don't think we'll have it as good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and I don't mean anything negative by that. I just think it's a very high bar.
And it is.
And it comes with a lot of experience, right? He's done it for a long time, and he knows. I mean, something new happens all the time. Trust me on that. But it's just like you just kind of go with the flow, like ride the wave, and understand that hopefully the sun comes up tomorrow and everything will be all right. Yeah. He's really good, man. Like you said, he's very inclusive of everyone, every club, every group, every person. If you want to be involved, you absolutely will be involved.
Yeah. Speaking of involved, you know who's involved in the community in every aspect and being able to sell guns and ammo and all that?
I have an idea, Joey, but you can tell me.
I think it's going to be JW Weaponry.
That's him.
JW Weaponry. John Woodley at JW Weaponry, man. Premier gun store of the South, always loaded there at That's what the sign says, too. Always loaded.
Yep.
Right there at JW Weaponry, right in front of the high school, actually. But, man, John is a pillar in the community, does a lot of great things. He's definitely a guy that helps Columbia High baseball anytime he gets a chance. Always has a sign in the outfield. Hopefully we'll get one on the scoreboard here soon. Hey, John. And golf tournaments, whatever. He's gonna help out in any way he can. So of course, anytime we get a chance to promote him and give him some love, we're gonna do that. So you guys make sure you go see John at JW Weaponry. Hunting season is full go now, right?
Yes, it is about to get fired up for whatever weapon you use.
Yeah. So go see John, or if you cannot, give him a call. 386-243-8587 is the number to JW Weaponry.
Hey, have you put this on Facebook yet?
No.
You do that. I'm going to tell everyone what we're going to do. Can you do that relatively easy?
I can do that relatively easy.
I'm going to talk to people about what we're going to talk about tonight, Joey. So kind of fill space a little bit here. So we'll probably go with Florida State first, or you want to go Billy Napier? Maybe Napier might be a little bit more relevant. Let's go Napier first.
All right, we'll go Napier.
Well, we'll depend on how many people are in here.
Yeah.
How about that?
All right.
So in some order, Florida State and Florida, honestly, probably just like an overarching view of those programs and where they are as a program. And Joey, I kind of want to talk about like how high you have Florida as a job ranked.
Yep.
And a couple of group chats we've talked about. We talked about like the jobs that are open right now. It's kind of historically crazy considering you potentially, depending on who you are, you may have 3 top 10, maybe a couple top 5 jobs, college football jobs available in the same cycle.
Right.
Which would make getting the coach that you want a little more challenging, a little more pricey because there are other options. So we'll talk about that. I think we need to talk about like the future of Florida State, like what.
Yeah.
Like that's very much so of relevance.
Has to be.
May get into a little bit of World Series stuff. What's coming up soon? Maybe not. May get into some NFL stuff. Maybe not. It really truthfully depends on how long we spend with the programs that most of our viewers care most about, Florida and Florida State.
Correct. Correct.
Probably going to talk UF baseball. I don't think it's as juicy as everyone thinks, so we may just address it and probably leave it. Right, Joey?
Yep. It is not as
scandalous, right?
Not what everybody thinks it is probably. So we probably
we'll be brief on it. We'll talk about kind of what we think we know, but we probably know. We'll leave some gray area there. But Joey, yeah, let's kind of get into. Let's go Florida State first. I'd like to get a little bit more Gator fans in here.
I'm good with that.
So they have a game against Stanford last weekend.
Pac-12 after dark.
Pac-12 after dark, right? 10:30 kick. I was in Colorado, and so that was actually like a 9:30 kick for me, which was still ridiculous. I was like, what the heck are we doing here, right? Like, what are we doing? It didn't help that I had a flight out of Colorado, out of Denver. I was in Breckenridge, out of Denver. We flew out at like 9 o'clock. So we had to be there pretty freaking early. Busy airport.
Right.
Had to return a rental car. The rental car place has a shuttle from the rental car place to the airport because it's not on the same property as all of the rental cars were.
Shocker.
So didn't know how that process was going to go. TSA at Denver could be a little bit crazy with a government shutdown. So needless to say, we woke up at 4:30 a.m. and then drove mountain roads for an hour and a half, hour and 37 minutes to be precise, in the dark because they don't believe in lights in Colorado because we want to watch the stars.
Which is lovely.
Oh, it's so great until you're driving at 4:38 in the morning and you can't see a damn thing in the road. I got pulled over before I got on I-70. My lights on the rental car were not on. I couldn't figure out why the brights wouldn't turn on, so I was holding the brights on, but the taillights weren't on. I get lit up at 4:38 in the morning. My eyes are low. Looks like I probably have on a bender, been drinking all night. I wasn't. Florida State didn't cause me to drink copious amounts of alcohol. They surely didn't, right before I was supposed to get on the airplane. So I get lit up. I can't hardly see. I can't open my eyes. He's got a flashlight in my eye like that close, Joey. Kelsey says, we're going to jail. I said, we might. Anyways. It was wonderful. So much fun. Yeah, Florida State. It was still a late kick even for me at 9:30, being that I had to get up so early, Joey.
Yeah. Clayton said Denver Airport sucks even when the government is open. Trav said, see any strange things in Denver Airport? Allegedly, it's a weird place. There's all kinds of cool little documentaries about that place, just so you know.
Buddy, I didn't spend a ton of time there. I did meet a very conservative man, which was awkward. If you talk to a conservative person in the Denver airport, and he's old with hearing aids and loud, boy, he loved Trump, I tell you. And we got some funny looks, and I thought eventually they were going to call security to come get us. I was like, I don't even know that guy. Anyways. But yeah, we saw some interesting stuff in there. It was just a really great time, Joey.
Oh, man.
But it was a very long morning because of what Florida State did to me that night.
Yeah, which was lose to Stanford.
Yeah, what the freak? Where do you want to start on that, man? I don't really know where to begin. I guess we'll look at it on like a smaller scale and talk about just the game, and then we can talk about what that means for Florida State moving forward.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
And let's go. We'll just talk about some stats. I mean, Florida State out on offense. I mean, 444 yards of total offense to Stanford had 293. Florida State knocks their quarterback out in the first quarter, which then I allegedly bet my entire bank account in Hard Rock, my entire Hard Rock eligible money on Florida State to just win the game. Flushed all that away.
Sorry, buddy.
It was a winning parlay too that I had won. Nice little parlay. Cool money. That money I showed you guys. All that went down the rain off Florida State's face. So that sucked. But I mean, they outplayed Stanford by the numbers. More first downs. They had more penalties. So they doubled them up in penalties. So that was pretty cool. No, I just think it came down to not making plays in critical moments.
Yeah.
Like they don't know how to win. They're not winners. So I think here's the thing. Here's the thing where I'm at, Joey. When you take a team full of portal guys, at key positions, that don't have winning pedigree because they're in the portal.
Right.
They don't know how to win because they're in the portal. Most cases. I think you almost invite some of these type of contests where you play fine, but you don't make the winning plays.
Yeah.
You don't score when the ball's at the half-inch line. You give up dumb touchdowns. You can't sustain drives.
Right.
So I think that's ultimately that's kind of in a nutshell how on a very broad view of that, how the game went. They just didn't make the winning plays. They don't know how to win.
Right.
And we've talked about that countless episodes on this podcast over the years. Like, there's a difference between like being supremely talented and knowing how to win or finding a way to win.
Yeah.
They just can't do it, from a player to a coordinator to the head coach himself. Like, we don't make the winning plays. We don't make the winning decisions. We don't make the critical moments matter. Like, they just don't matter.
And that's a problem. I mean, like, obviously it's a problem, but winning is contagious. Winning is a culture. Winning is everything that, like, if you don't know how to win, and this is a problem for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like you're scared to lose so you can't win. Right? Like you're playing so hard not to lose that you forget to play to win. And coaching's the same way. You coach so hard not to lose. Like, okay, let's do this so to make sure we don't mess up, make sure we don't make a mistake, make sure we don't do this. Let's do it this way.
Yep.
And then when you're not going all in on it, and you're not going to win the game, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of programs right now.
No, it is, and I think there's layers to this. I think there's elements to this. I think there's also an added layer of the NIL era.
Yeah.
I think that matters. I think kids, I don't know that they care as much as they once did.
Right.
They're being paid. Listen, and I'm going to say this, and it may be an unpopular opinion, but every one of us in this chat right now has at some point been in a place in our life where we've got complacent because things got easy.
Yeah.
Correct? Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
So it's easy because they've got the money now. So they're in a state of complacency, right? When we always talk about it, growth comes outside of our comfort zone. They're comfortable as hell right now. They're eating good. They're living good. They're making so much money. They are the big men on campus still. They still get all the college accolades. They just now they have the money now with it.
Right.
And if they don't have the money with it, guess who does? Their teammate. Well, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got it. Let's go.
We're good.
Like, so there's an element of that. And then you talk about the cross-country travel. There's an element to that. It's showing up with the professionals. They don't play well cross-country. It doesn't go well for colleges either. And so you have a team that doesn't know how to win, that has to go across the country and plays a scrappy team who played their better back, by the way.
Cole Tab?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I remember him well.
Cole Tab.
Yeah, I remember.
Cole Tab, yeah.
Yeah, I remember Buddy very well.
Yeah, Cole Tab had 28 carries for 118 yards and a touchdown. Columbia High School knows about Cole Tab too. Choctaw's very own. Unbelievable good running back. Like, I understand why Florida State couldn't tackle him either.
Fact. He's strong, man. He is a strong.
He's a state championship weightlifter, the strongest kid, the strongest human I've ever seen. I've never seen someone that strong in person. By his numbers, like we're talking like 400 bench, 385 clean and jerk. Like we're talking about crazy dumb numbers from a 183-pound kid.
Yeah,
unbelievably strong.
Yeah, that's a fact. Trav said, if you want to win, you got to hate losing more than anything else. Portal guys care more about snaps than wins in most cases. Culture issue at a national level. And Trav said, NCAA was better when players got paid under the table.
Agreed. Can confirm. I totally agree. I mean, he nailed that. He also said the book's out on Tommy Castellanos.
Yeah.
Drop 8, make him throw the football.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And he's going to look to tuck it and run. And you have bodies waiting on him. And it's out. It's that experiment's somewhat over, in my opinion. I will say this, though. Here's what I will say for those of you who watched the game. You know this is true. That kid played his butt off.
Yeah.
Maybe didn't play great. He sold out to score a touchdown where he leaps over the pylon and gets flipped. He gets his head knocked off.
Almost literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
And trying to make a freaking play.
Yeah.
So that kid's playing hard. His ceiling is just where his ceiling is. I blame his coach, Gus Malzahn.
Dang.
That's what I blame.
Dang.
I do.
Shots fired early.
I do. I mean, I feel like Florida State University, when they play Stanford, should be able to manufacture more than 14 points.
13, but yeah.
13. I don't care who the quarterback is.
Yeah.
Run the damn ball. Run the ball right at them and find out how many times they want to tackle. And be creative with how you do it. But run the ball at them. And they didn't. They didn't run the ball at them. They're just not good, man.
Trav said he played hard for sure, just limited ability. Clayton said allegedly the entire defense talk, I think he said those backwards, talks the head coach every day at practice, and says the team has quit on him.
Yeah, shit talks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it, and that's a big problem because if that's the case, then they can't get rid of him. So that's not good.
That's not an option, right?
No, it's $54 million for him, roughly 97 to 100 for everyone.
For everyone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you get rid of him, I think it has to be everyone.
Yeah.
Like you're not keeping Gus.
You can't.
I'm not Tony White. We're getting to you, brother. We're gonna get to you. We're gonna get to you. We're getting your time's coming. We're gonna spend the bulk of my time on you, sir. Yeah, that's not good. If that's true, and I believe that to be true, I do know this that they don't like the coordinator, defensive coordinator,
which is
Tony White.
Tony White.
I know that on a pretty reliable source, very reliable source.
All right. Do you want to go into that right quick?
Yeah, are there any questions? Do you have any questions for me about the offense? And then we'll talk about the defense, and then we can talk about Florida State as a whole, and then we'll get to Billy Napier because that's what people are here for.
Yeah, so I don't really have any questions on offense. I think the offense is limited by Castellanos a little bit. I think they're limited by, I don't want to say poor play design because that's not it, but I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's a mixture.
Yeah,
I think it's a mixture. I think it's a group of guys that were not winners. I mean, the center from Vanderbilt, they got some guys from UCF, they got a guy from Ole Miss. Castellanos got benched at Boston College. Sawchuk came from Oklahoma where he got beat out. Deuce Robinson was not a big factor at USC. One-trick pony. Squirrel White's never been healthy. Randy Pittman came from UCF where he was their best player. He is Florida State's best player. I don't think he's healthy. So, I mean, do I need anything else? I mean, like, they're just – I think they're limited, but I think they can still athletically be better
than Stanford.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Those guys are going there to be lawyers and doctors.
They're smart. They're smart people. They're not football players.
That's why they're always in the right spot, too, though. So.
All right, let's move to the defensive side of the ball. You want this question here first, or do you want to wait a minute on that?
No, I think let's talk about the game a little bit, and then let's roll right into that question.
Okay.
It can be pretty quick.
I'm good with that.
I thought defensively, outside of the first series, where we let someone just absolutely punch him in the mouth for the entire drive. Like, he gave up 20 points in college. It's not good, but that's probably about the going rate even for Stanford. Again, I think Cole Tabb is the best running back in California for Stanford. But outside of him, buddy, they didn't have a whole lot. So let's load up and let's make the backup quarterback beat us.
Mm-hmm.
So you might get 7, but not more than that. 14 at the most.
Yeah.
13 because they blocked extra point, missed extra point, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just I thought they sucked. I feel like they haven't sucked all year. I'm sorry, they have sucked all year. This was like by production standards go, was one of their better games in the sense that Stanford couldn't get a whole lot going explosively.
Yeah.
Like they didn't give up 48 like they did to Virginia. They didn't give up 1 million to like they did to Miami, who quit trying to score in the fourth quarter. They didn't give up 35 to freaking Pitt. with a true freshman quarterback. They didn't do that. They only gave up 20 to Stanford. So pat them on the freaking back, tell them great job, you love them, but they still suck too. The offense just didn't score this time.
Yeah.
The offense has scored in every other game, kept them in every other game outside of Miami, and then here we are in this one. You can read Ben's question because I think it's a good one, and I think it'll shed some light. Chat, if y'all got questions, throw them in there, please. I'll get to them, I promise.
Friend of the show, Ben Douglas, texted me. He said he can't stay up late enough to watch every night, so he watches the next day. But he said, obviously, the 3-3-5 isn't working since the front can't get meaningful pressure. Our linebackers are trying to play more coverage, it appears, and the DBs are just blowing assignments. One play, Nicholson was either doing the worst delayed blitz in history or was on a quarterback spy and got caught cheating to a side. As a defensive guy, what's your fix on the defense? Can or should Norvell override White on scheme and change it to a 4-down or call more blitzes to establish pressure on the quarterback?
All right, let's go one at a time.
All right.
So what was the first question?
First question was, as a defensive guy, what's your fix for the defense, just in general?
Yeah, I think the rush 3, drop 8 stuff is dead. Stop it. It doesn't work. You don't have elite pass rushers. You haven't had that since Jared Verse. If you have guys that can get after the quarterback and one guy can account for 2 and can win that rep, okay, then by all means drop 8 occasionally. If you have linebackers that can drop and take good pass drops and get good depth and match routes because they're coached and they're coordinated and they understand what the hell they're doing. Sure, by all means, rush 3 every now and then as a change up to blitzing somebody on 3rd down and running sim pressures and tricking people's eyes. Sure, every now and then, rush 3 that can get home and affect the quarterback and drop everyone else. Every now and then.
Yeah.
Do it far too often. So we do it, Joey, with 3 that can't get home. So he just has all freaking day. So people are killing the linebackers. They can't carry some of them are their fault. But they can't carry every route that deep.
Right.
People that don't understand ball are saying, why isn't the linebacker covering the deep over route? Because it's 20 yards downfield, you idiot.
Can't.
What linebacker is running with a receiver 20 yards downfield on purpose?
Shouldn't be.
If you're coaching that, you're coaching that, you may know way more than me, but we don't see eye to eye because that I will never ask a linebacker to run with a receiver for 20 yards on purpose. Just like I don't ask my defensive ends to drop in coverage and run with running backs on purpose. I have linebackers that can run with running backs.
Yeah.
I have safeties and corners that run with receivers. Don't overthink this thing. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
So many times
I agree with that.
they overthink things.
Yeah.
To try to trick someone. It's not working. You're not tricking anyone. Halloween's in a few weeks. Maybe try that on the kids. It's not working on Saturday. It's ridiculous. Trick or treat my ass. It's terrible. They suck. Tony White sucks, I believe. Go on to the next question, Joey.
Can or should Norvell override White on scheme and change it to 4-down lineman?
1,000,000% yes. You're the head coach. You're the one that's going to have your head chopped off whenever that time comes. I am going to go. So here's what I would do. And I'm Mike Norvell. I'm walking into the meeting room on Saturday night when we get home or Sunday morning. No one's going home. We're meeting. I'll see you when we get off the airplane. I'm telling Gus, I'm going to say, hey, brother, I want the keys back. Stand in the background. Because you keep making these slick-ass remarks, Gus, when the reporters ask Gus, hey, you've been a head coach before, you've been in some tough situations, have you talked to Mike about anything? And your goofy ass says, well, he'll ask me when he wants my opinion. Right now I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm focused on the offense. He'll ask me if he wants my help. I would say, yeah, you're right, Gus. I'm not asking you anymore. Give me the keys. It's over. Hold the headset. Hold the Waffle House menu. Put the headset on. But you're talking to nobody. Shut up, man. You're not gonna undermine me. If I'm going down, it's gonna be me. I'm going down.
Yeah.
And then I'll go into the defensive meeting room when I'm done with Gus, and I'll say, hey, Tony, brother, if you rush 3 again, I'm firing you on the sideline. If you rush 3 again, I'm firing you on the sideline. I don't know your scheme. It doesn't freaking work. So whatever it is, throw it the freak out, learn something new. But you, sir, need the whole idea behind the 3-3-5, Joey, was it allows a lot of different angles and a lot of different pressure points. Mm-hmm. So we can show you 3-3, and then we can bring it from every freaking where. But you have to do that because you can't just live and die with rushing 3.
Right.
So the excitement was, oh, he's going to be bringing it from everywhere. No one's going to know where the pressure's coming from. And because we can't rush the passer and we're not big enough to stand up, we're going to be able to move and slant and rip and run and bring pressure from everywhere to suffice the deficiency of not having pass rushers. We're doing the opposite. We're saying we're going to show you exactly what we're in, buddy. And I'm bringing those 3 right there. Those 3. Those are the ones that are coming. They're not very good. We don't have pass rushers. We knew that going into it. We're not going to change the look. They even brought in Zach Arnett from Mississippi State, who was a known Bama blitz type of guy. He must not have no voice. I would give Zach Arnett I'm not going to sit here and do this while you interview for UCLA and you have Zoom calls with UCLA, your alma mater, and you're going to be the head coach at UCLA next year. You don't care about Florida State anymore. And stop crying about people giving you death threats and stuff like that on social media. Man, shut the heck up, man. Just coach football. Block them. You're a grown man.
Block them.
Like, what you crying? You think they shouldn't do that, but I don't feel sorry for you. You make $2 million. People tell me all the time how terrible I am for $2,000. You don't see me crying. Go coach ball, man. Shut up. Nobody feels sorry for you. It's weird. It's weird. Go coach better. Do better. Put a better product on the field.
Then nobody has to worry about that, do they?
Right. I mean, no, I'm not going to condone death threats and stuff like
I
that.
know.
Did he get him? I don't know. I ain't seen him. But I'm saying he said he did, so sure. Like, we don't feel sorry for you. Go to UCLA now, and then we don't have to worry about your buyout. Like, I don't know, man. That's what I would do. If you ask me, that's what I would do.
A couple of things. Sherm said, what happened to the defense that played against Bama?
Bama sucked against us. Ty State, I will say this, Sherm, that's a really good question, actually. He had not been offered UCLA job yet. They fired their coach, what, in week 2?
It was a little later than that, maybe 3 or 4, but yeah.
Okay, so he had the 2 patty cakes that he had to play. It didn't matter what he did on defense. And then when it really mattered, he'd already been offered a job, had the Zoom call. That was his alma mater. He will be the next head coach at UCLA. He's just writing it out. That's why I haven't named anyone. That's why I have an interim coach. Okay, I don't think he cares. I don't think he's invested. It doesn't appear that way. I mean, he fake cried about the death threats. Whatever. I mean,
he ain't the only one that's done that.
They're not playing with the same aggressiveness, calling it or physically playing as they did against Alabama. To be fair, They did play much better against Alabama. I think Alabama's gotten better. I think Florida State's gotten worse.
Shane said, Spurrier did that with us when the defense was awful. He went to every defensive meeting they had until the defense changed and got better. He ripped everyone, coaches included.
So I'm glad. If my idea is the same thing as what Spurrier actually did, then I know I'm in the right place.
Clayton said, Coach Swifty, did he ever have to say anything to the punt unit? Shane said, nope.
No, man. It's just so frustrating. I know they're not overly talented, but we're not supposed to lose to Pitt or Stanford.
Right. I agree with that.
Miami, sure, whatever. Louisville just beat the brakes off of them.
Right.
Because they got after the quarterback and made Beck get off a spot, and he threw 4 interceptions in the game because everyone knows that he will do that.
Right. And then
but
we
to
the media about the receiver running the wrong route.
Yeah, but we didn't force him to do that, Joey. We sat there 3 down and rushed 8. I'm sorry, 3 down and dropped 8. We didn't rush 8. I wish we could have rushed 8 once.
All right. So overall, what's the fix, Chris? Do we kind of just have to keep going as is?
I think that's the tough part, man. I think the tough part is this. I think the tough part is there's not a good answer.
Yeah.
I think you have to hope that UCLA does hire what's his name. They take his buyout. You're not owed that money. I'm gonna say something really crazy, and actually amongst Seminole fans, it's not crazy. There's somebody that I want that I think you could get at a discount. I want Jimbo Fisher 2.0.
James Franklin?
No, Jimbo Fisher.
You actually want Jimbo Fisher?
Jimbo Fisher, second time around.
Wow.
Yeah. Jimbo Fisher still makes $10 million a year through 2031.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Jimbo Fisher can come here on a discount, backload his contract, however you want to do it. Hey, man, we don't have a lot of money. We cannot pay him a lot of money for the first 3. But we'll get some of this paid off. We'll instant buzz, excitement. There's not a better recruiter in the country than Brown Jacket Jimbo, in my opinion. When he has the brown jacket on, he's the guy. I think he's learned. I think hopefully he's learned from his mistakes. He loves Florida State. He's made that very, very much so known here recently. Mm-hmm. And I think that's just the place we're in. We're not in a position where we can go bid for Lane Kiffin. We're not in a position where we can go bid for Dan Lanning or Glenn Schumann. Glenn Schumann probably. But, like, I don't want him. Like, I don't think there's a lot of viable options. And then you're looking at what's available right now in the market. LSU's available. Florida's available. Penn State's available. There's some speculation.
LSU's not available yet.
It soon, though, right?
Word is.
LSU will be available soon.
34 and 15.
Yeah. There's some very big jobs that are going to be available. So I don't know that Florida State really can afford, with having to pay this guy this much money, to get to that bidding market right now. I think the next coach is probably a year away. I think Mike gets the rest of the year and probably one more.
Almost has to, just financially.
I think financially, almost he has to. I agree. So I don't know the fix, Joey. I really don't know the fix. I truly don't know. That's the hard part.
I was going to say, I think that's the hard part as a Florida State. Like, if I was a Florida State fan, would be there is no, like, okay, well, Florida just fired Billy Napier. So at least you have some sort of – and the buyout was 21 or whatever. That's not great, but it's not bad considering.
21 is – yeah, no. Florida's last 3 buyouts combined are not more than Mike Norvell's.
Oh, my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Mike
Combined.
Norvell's would be the second biggest in the history of the game because Jimbo got 70.
Yeah.
And Franklin just got like 51.
Yeah.
So
Jimbo's 54 by himself is almost unsurmountable for Florida.
Norvell, yeah.
I'm sorry, what did I say, Jimbo?
Yeah, you said it's okay.
I want Jimbo so bad. No, Norvell's 54 is almost unsurmountable. Like, I don't think they can get to it. Truthfully, I really don't.
Man, that's crazy. That is crazy. So, like, yeah, that is hard because now you're almost stuck, and so like the only thing you can do is hope for something different, and nothing different can happen.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that sucks.
No, that's and
Hate
no,
that for you.
It really does. And it does. And well, you see what I'm wearing today. Florida State will no longer control my weekend. No, thank you very much. How about the hat too? The Brett hat, pretty sweet. Yeah. Straight from Colorado. No, they're just not going to control my mood anymore. I'm back to last year, Chris. Like, yeah, cool. If they win, cool. If they lose, I don't care. If my kids want to go outside and play, I'm going to go outside and play. I'm not going to watch the game.
Yeah.
This is what it is, man. It sucks. It sucks. It does suck. It does suck. But that's why I said if I'm Mike Norvell, I'm going into the office. I'm going to the building. I'm saying it's my ASS that's getting raked over the coals, not y'all's. And that's fine. That's what the money's for, right? Mm-hmm. And you know what else the money's for? Decision making. And I'm going to come here and I'm going to say, hey, you're doing a poor freaking job. Either you get better or I'm taking it from you.
Right.
When my kid does something wrong, they're doing bad, there's going to be consequences. I'm going to either take, if you can't, my daughter, I love her, God bless her. There's this little stupid freaking cat that's on a cord. It's like a walk, like we're walking on a leash.
Yeah.
Well, my child doesn't walk the cat. She whirls the cat around like this, and it's a weapon, like off of a Viking movie. It's insane. And the speed and the velocity that she can whip that thing around and hit objects and people in my house with is astounding. It's almost an Olympic sport. What's the sport where they whip the ball around, the heavy ball? I don't know. Travis knows. He's a track coach.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
If Mia continues to do that with that toy, I take the toy from her, I put it in the corner, and we do something else. Gus, if you continue to score 13 points against Stanford, I'm taking the keys from you. I'm going to put you in the corner, and I'm going to call the plays. Tony White, if you rush 3 again, I swear on everything I love, you're fired on the sideline. Go, don't even pack your shit. Leave all the Florida State stuff on the ground. We'll clean it up, and go to UCLA free of charge. No, that's what we're going to do.
I'll pack your bags for you.
No, I'm not packing your freaking bags. I'm not calling your freaking Uber either. Get your freaking butt out of Tallahassee as fast as you can. If you rush 3 again and you refuse to change, it's not working.
Yeah.
Make an adjustment. Make an adjustment. That's your job. You make ungodly amount of money to make an adjustment. It's not working. And stop playing number 10 as well. I know that's your boy from Nebraska. He sucks.
Stop playing.
Joey, I swear on everything I love, I can go right now and give you as effective of a snap as 10 does.
Ooh.
Right now.
Today.
1 at least. He is so terrible. I watched only him because I just wanted to get mad. I guess I just wanted to get mad. I tell you what, I had a lot of number of drinks I was going to allow myself to have in Colorado. Okay, Joey, I was there for a damn day and a half. Okay, and I'm not going to say how much I bought, but I knew how much I had,
Right.
and I knew I needed a little bit extra in the evening of the second night because I knew Florida State was going to play Stanford, and I had a feeling they were going to do this. At halftime, I was empty, and I had to go down to the freaking hotel lobby and buy a few so that I could finish the freaking third quarter in my room without face planting onto the ground. That's a God's honest truth. $6.50 per, by the way. Pissed me off, man. God, they pissed me off.
That's funny. A couple of things in the chat. Clayton said, "How sick are you of Jay Trav making excuses for Norvell?"
Man, I'm not because that's his boy.
It is. I agree.
I'm not.
I agree.
I'm not.
All right.
I get it. I understand. I'm not. I'm personally not.
Yeah.
I can see where everyone else is. I get it. He had a catastrophic injury. Those two are like it or not, they're intertwined. They're together.
Yeah. Agreed.
Same thing with Billy and Lagway last year.
Right. Alex Mitchell said Stockton or Beck.
What? Who I would? Yeah, give me Gunner.
Yeah, Gunner. I agree. Your dad said Rhett and him are watching. Shout out,
like my nephew Rhett.
Shout out, Rhett. Yeah.
Rhett. Oh my God! Can we stop here for a minute?
Let's do it,
bro. Rhett went crazy. I hope they're still watching. Rhett, my nephew, went berserk in their championship game. He had like 4 flag pulls.
Okay.
He scored like 3 touchdowns, like long touchdowns too.
Get it, Rhett?
No, like really running out there, like doing this thing. The other team, I won't say where they're from. They were like kind of like shiesty cheaters a little bit. They had shorter flags. They only had 2 flags instead of 3. They're really like flag football pros. You know what I mean? So they know they know how to cheat.
Right.
No one got called out on it. Finally got called out on it. Had to change the flags. Anyways, Rhett team performed very well, but my nephew balled out. Did so good. Sorry for cursing, Rhett. I didn't know you were watching. I do know your dad, so it's probably okay. But no, he did so good, man. I'm super proud of him.
I like that. Congrats, Rhett. Hey, man, Rhett. My wife loves him. Her some Rhett. She tells me Rhett stories a lot. He's a funny kid, man. Shane said, "I hate to keep harping on Spurrier, but he demoted our defensive coordinator to special teams and promoted a defensive coordinator in the middle of the year."
So again, what I say, I would tell Tony White, "You're fired," basically.
Yeah.
And I would promote Arnett, who's an analyst right now, who has background in the 3-3-5, who was at Mississippi State where they blitzed like crazy, and that's what Florida State needs right now. I know Mississippi State wasn't great, but he understands what defense is supposed to look like in the SEC, which is what Florida State. That's the most disappointing thing. Can I say that?
Yeah.
I watch a lot of football. I watch our football. I watch other high school football from programs and tradition-rich places, and then I watch a lot of college football. And when Florida State was at their peak, there was no difference between them and any SEC defense.
Agreed.
In some cases, they were better. In most cases, they were better because when they're at their peak.
Right.
When I watch Missouri play, who did Missouri play went to overtime with? Auburn?
Yeah.
Those 2 teams were physically striking each other. Florida State doesn't do that.
Yeah.
They have a piece here or there that will hit you and you'll know you were hit. But they're not aggressive. They play on their heels. I don't know if it's because they're not good. I don't know if it's because they're coached wrong. Like, I don't know. As a coach that feels like I can get my guys to go be aggressive, and if that kid can't be aggressive, then I know the next one we're going to find out if he can.
Right.
At a place like Florida State, somebody on that roster, there's got to be 8 guys that are aggressive.
Has to be. There has to be.
I'm going to find out. I'm not going to keep running the same ones out there.
Nah. I'm with you on this.
It's a 4-game skid, man. You've not won a game in 4 games.
And we lost to Stanford.
So just got to the ACC. They're terrible. They're one of the worst teams in college football.
They are.
By the stats, by the numbers.
Yeah.
And they just beat you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's
Not
gross. It's gross.
Not good, but who is good is my guy Brian at Brian Sports. Brian Sports is the best sporting goods store in the country, nationwide, not just the area, nationwide. If you need anything, hats, shirts, shorts, shoes, literally anything, all you got to do is give my guy Brian a call or go by and see him, and he will get it squared away and hooked up for you. Man, Brian is as good as it gets. Another pillar in the community, does any and everything needed and asked, and sometimes, most of the time, not asked, because that's just the type of guy he is. So same with him as John. Like, we're gonna, anytime we get a chance to promote Brian, we will definitely do that. Not just on this show, but literally in our day-to-day lives as well.
Yeah.
Because he's worth it. What he's going to give you is worth it. His time, his energy, his presence, everything that about Brian Dix at Brian Sports is going to be spectacular.
Yep.
So
couldn't agree more.
Yeah. So give him a call or go by and see him. But give him a call, 755-0570. Make sure you mention Front Porch Sitting. You can get 10% off of everything excluding bats.
Yep.
Go see Brian.
Love it.
All right, let's get to the University of Florida. Where
yeah, this will be a little more fun for me for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute. Where Florida tried to blow a lead again on Saturday. Did you know, little fun fact, did you know that the last play that Billy Napier called as the head coach of the University of Florida was a third down play action pass that was incomplete? Or a sack. I think it ended up being a sack. When you have a guy named Jaden Ball who's averaging 6.5 a carry.
All year, too.
And yeah, that ain't just on the day. That's on the year.
Yeah.
And he, I don't know how many times he's been tackled for a loss.
It can't be much, right?
But it ain't many. And this is the time we decide to get a little funky. Brother.
That's fitting, right?
Brother. And then, just the game management in general, man.
That's the biggest issue, right?
Like,
I didn't watch the game. Not a ton.
I was at Benton's game, and so I watched here and there. Like, I was watching Savannah State. I was watching the game. I had it in my AirPods, so I was listening to it the whole time. But I only watched probably watched 2/3 of it. But it's just it's the same story day after day with him. Like, I really, and I've said this from the beginning, I think Sunday through Friday, he's really good at what he does. I think he's a good builder of men. I think he's a good recruiter. I think he's a good builder of I think he's built the program the right way. I've said that from Jump Street. I really believe that he's built the program the right way. But when you can't coach on Saturdays, it's a problem. And that's where he's at. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you either have to be a good play caller or you have to be a good game manager, and he's neither.
I agree.
And so, and that's what ultimately got him fired.
Travis said it best. Florida did not win. Mississippi State lost.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, because, Jeff Levy tried to throw that thing away, too. Didn't try. He did.
Yeah, he did a
also,
good job, too.
Yeah, he also threw it away. I mean, it was a good battle of hot potato of who wants to win the game, and thankfully they lost.
So on a small scale, the one thing I did not like was, and I get it, man.
No, I don't like it either.
The fans.
Yeah, you can't boo him after that.
Come on, man.
Because his family's still there.
Everyone knows he's done.
Everybody.
Everyone knows. Everyone acts like they have their sources. I mean, everyone knew he was fired.
It was a matter of when, not if.
Right. And like we said it on here, but we're not the only ones to say it. So many people were saying it.
Right.
It was over. And, he won the game, and instead of just going home and being like, God, thank God that's over. Man, we won. We probably shouldn't have. We escaped with it. Golly, man, thank God that's over. It wasn't. It was, booed. It was fire, Billy chants throughout the whole stadium.
Yeah.
It's just Joey, and I'm not critical of you. It's just a bad look, man. I don't know. It's a bad look. It really is.
So I think timing matters too, because after the third down play call, the fire Billy chances, that's when they really started kicking off, and kind of get it.
All right, so let me ask you this. I understand too. It's just like the death threat things. Can't do it.
Right.
Can't do it. Kind of understand. Can't do it. Refrain from doing that.
Right. Don't do that.
How many of those people are educated enough to know that was a bad decision?
Come
on,
7. 7.
7%, right?
No, just 7.
7 people. Yeah. So I think it's just an ignorance thing. And here's another thing. I read this comment today. I'm not gonna say who I read it from. I heard this, and I want to get your opinion on it, Joey.
Okay.
Someone said after he got fired on, I guess it would have been, was it Sunday?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
It was Sunday.
Got fired. Yeah.
They said Florida is a pressure cooker. If you can't handle it, don't accept that job. We demand nothing but the best and will not settle for anything less. How do you feel about a comment like that from a fan?
I don't know. So there's two folds to it. I think that
It's a weird brag in my opinion. Before you go, and just to give you where I'm at, and
right.
you can obviously push back on it. It's a weird brag. It sounds as if like we're it's harder to coach at Florida than anywhere else because our expectations are so high. Haven't made the playoffs since the playoffs has been a thing
ever.
So, like, pump the brakes. That was all the way back to 2013, 2014. Like, haven't made the playoffs.
Yep.
Like, I know Florida. I do believe this. Florida can be
an elite job.
An elite job.
Yeah.
Florida has been an elite job.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't right now. I mean, elite job, sure. Elite position right now amongst college sports right now. It's not there with the elite of the elites, and that's coming from a Seminole fan who we're even lower on the podium there. So I mean, I can say that with clear conscience. Like to me, it just was like a weird. It was a weird brag. It was a weird brag.
No, I agree with that, but I do think that is a pressure cooker. I agree with that part of it.
It is, but I don't know that that's a good thing.
No, it's probably not.
I don't think it's a good thing because winners have enough pressure. They don't need unrealistic expectations from uneducated fans.
We've said it in the chat, or Shane said it in the chat about Spurrier, but like that's ultimately why he left. He got tired of being really, really, really good, not being good enough. Like there was never a year that they were not even like there was never a year that they weren't better than really good.
I agree.
I mean, wasn't worse than really good.
And he finally got tired of like the people being whatever. I'm trying not to be too mean. But like, he got tired of it, right? He got tired.
Right.
He got tired of the unrealistic expectations. Like, I don't think that's a good. It's a weird brag, and B, I don't know that's a good thing.
No,
like I don't think that's something I'm hanging my hat on.
Yeah, I'm okay with you not hanging your hat on it because I agree with that.
The opposite side of that is like Florida State fans. We're just accepting 2-10, 3-4. Like we're just accepting anything. Mm-hmm. I think for me as a Seminole fan, though, it's because we have to. Like I know the financial side of it is like not feasible, so we have to accept it.
Yeah. Trav said, "Don't like the booing." Billy didn't like them firing him after a win. Could have done it 15 minutes after they made the decision. Clayton said, "I'm all for booing. Hard for me to feel bad for guys making that much money," and that's the other side of it, I guess.
Oh, I don't feel bad. I think it's a bad look.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I feel bad for the family.
I do still kind of feel bad for him a little bit.
I feel bad for the family, and like Billy's not a bad human, man, and that's the hard part. Like McElwain seemed like kind of a tool. So like you boo him, it's like all right, whatever, cool.
He's the dirtbag.
You know what I mean? Like
I think Billy liked Florida.
I do too.
I think he really wanted it to work. I don't think he wanted to be fired.
And
I don't think he wanted the $21 million to go hang out.
No, I don't think so either. But I do think that like I said it earlier, he builds relationships. Like I know for a fact that those people in that locker room love that man. So
yeah, they do. I agree with that. That's a fact. I know that to be true too.
Yeah. So booing him is kind of hard just because of the type of person he is.
Especially when you know the result already. Like you don't even have to do it.
You don't have to read the book.
It's over.
You've already seen the movie. You've already seen the ending.
What they say you can't do in high school? Read the Cliff Notes.
Yeah,
I did that. Yeah, Cliff Notes. You already know how it ends. It's over for him. You don't got to do all the booing and fire Billy. He's fired. He coached that game. The decision was already made.
Yeah,
it had been made on Tuesday.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly, it had been made on Tuesday. Allegedly, like he was fired, man. I don't know. That's tough.
Christy said having him go out like that was disgraceful. Doesn't matter how much money. He is still a human being that did a lot of good, even if it was off the field. The guys loved him. That's the thing. Like
she just nailed it.
Yeah,
she said it way better than either one of us could have, or either one of us did.
Right. I agree.
Bingo. Perfect. I'm glad you read that. That's obviously perfect.
Tyson said, "Why did Will Greer have to take the PEDs?" Matt said, "Sorry, I'm late. Just climbing out of the booth. Did we make a list yet? Not yet. We're getting to it. We're getting to the list.
Yeah, we're getting to it right now, actually.
That is what we're getting to. Since we're here and Billy's fired and Christy's in the chat.
Yeah, before we make a list.
Before we make a list, let's make a list of best barbers.
I got it. Can I start?
Yeah.
One of one.
Mm-hmm.
Josh McCardle.
Period.
Bryce
was just there today. Got him a haircut. Benton's going to be back in a few weeks. He's going to get a haircut.
Josh did tell me. He did tell me. I went and saw. Here's how cool Josh is. And I have to go use the restroom really fast. Here's how cool Josh is. He told me about Benton coming back, and that Benton does not want to get his hair cut by anybody but Josh, so he'll just wait and let it grow as bad as it has to be until he can get back to Lake City from college, right? Mm-hmm. That's incredible. That's number one.
Yep.
The second really cool thing, actually there's three, and I won't say the third. I'm going to let that marinate, catch us in like a week or two for that one. But the second really cool thing is I was going to Colorado. We were flying out Friday morning. Mm-hmm. Yes, Friday morning. And I needed a haircut. I can't look like a bum in Colorado. I took Kelsey out there. We spent the weekend. And Josh was like, yeah, I can get you in on Thursday at like 7. Is that okay? And I'm like, dude, I know you normally quit cutting hair at like 5.
Right.
I really appreciate you doing this. Yes, can I please do that? And we sat there and we had a wonderful conversation while I cut my hair for like doing me a solid. Right. After hours. It's not on a schedule. Tried to go on a schedule. Couldn't do anything. Called it in favor. Josh is awesome as always. Chrissy's awesome as always. Yep. Let him do that. Just freaking awesome. Like really good people. And never made me feel bad about him having to stay out there so late while he cut my hair for my vacation, taking time away from his family. Like, yeah, what the heck? But that's the type of guy he is.
Type of guy he is.
And the type of family that supports him in that mission. It's just really, really good.
It really is. It is all the way around.
Sorry, I just had to get that in.
Yeah, you're good. But, man, we're not talking about just the haircut. We're talking about the experience. We're talking about everything that goes along with it. Josh is as good as it gets with all of that. The conversation is going to be phenomenal. The drinks, the popcorn machine, like all of it is A1, tip top, number one. So, yeah, if you've never done it, go ahead right now. Give my guy Josh a text, 386-247-1430. If you text him right now and say, hey, I want to get on the schedule, he will give it to you. And tell him Front Porch sent you, or Front Porch Sitting is the one that sent you, and he'll, I don't know, he'll figure something out to do for you. Probably tell you that he likes you a lot more because you listen to the podcast. So, yeah, 386-247-1430. Text Josh ASAP.
Get on the schedule. It's worth it. Holidays are coming up, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Treat yourself, and go get the best haircut in Lake City.
Bingo.
In Florida, in the country.
Bingo. Agreed. All right. Billy Napier replacements?
Yeah, let's do it.
Question mark? All right. I want you to drive it. Tell me where you want to go with it.
All right. Let's go with let's just make a list, man. Let's go with wants, regardless of how realistic it is. And then let's go to like tiers of probability. How about that?
Okay.
So number one, round one, pick one, Joey. Who do you want? Not who can you get. Who do you want, regardless of where they are? I don't care if they're Kirby Smart, Dan Lanning. It doesn't matter. In great situations, who do you want as the next head coach at Florida University of Florida?
Kirby Smart. Next question.
Okay. Yeah, it went just how I thought it would go.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty easy. Thanks.
Let's go again. Let's do this.
Next.
Let's go. Let's just go straight to realistic options because it is Kirby first.
Dang. All right.
Who do you want that you think is somewhat feasible to attain?
Like tiny amount feasible?
Sure.
I'm going to take Dan Lanning off that and Kirby off that. I'm not. Obviously, we're not playing that game. I'll tell you people that I'm going to make say no first.
Okay.
I'm like it, don't like it, don't really care. Urban Meyer will tell me no. Just going to have to.
Okay.
Just going to have to.
I like it.
Nick Saban will have to tell me no.
Yeah, I think both will tell you no.
And they will.
Okay, fine. I like that.
Yeah.
I think if you get either one of those are absolute grand slam in the World Series Game 7, bottom of the ninth type of acquisitions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that those are out of the way because they both said no.
Sure.
I honestly, man, I don't know who I want next. I've gone back and forth on this a lot because for years I've said Lane Kiffin. I've wanted Lane Kiffin for years. Before McElwain, before Mullen. I wanted him for Mullen. I wanted him for Napier. And now I'm kind of iffy. He doesn't recruit all that well. He's gonna have an exciting offense. They're going to put up some points.
He's going to be a troll on social media. You're going to have a lot of fun.
You're going to have a lot of fun doing it.
As a Gator fan, it's going to be really fun to troll.
because that's what he does.
Because he's very good at that.
But
And willing to do that.
But like, is he a winner? I'm not positive. Like, he wins. Yeah, he wins. But is he a winner? I don't know. I don't know for sure that he's a winner. And
has he proven to be a winner? I mean, let's look at
no.
At USC, and I know we all scoff at West Coast football, right?
Right.
But like, you should be able to win at USC.
Right.
It's California. Like, you are the premier school in California.
Yeah.
There's enough talent in California. You should be able to win.
You should be able to win. And he really wasn't very good there.
Pete Carroll has.
Pete Carroll did a lot of winning. Not many people have other than
I was going to say that, though. I was going to say, ain't a whole lot more.
Other than him.
Other than Petey Boy, ain't a whole lot of people.
There ain't been a lot of winning going on in California lately, so
could be a California problem, not a coach problem. Those guys paint their nails over there, so well, you know.
Rather Reed.
Yeah.
What's up, nerds?
He's in good. He'll give us a list. Who we hiring, Riley? Who are y'all hiring? That's the chat. Chat, throw out who you're hiring. All right, so you said no.
So
Dan Lanning has told us no. Kirby Smart has told us no.
Right.
Urban Meyer has told us no, and Nick Saban has told us no.
Yeah.
Okay, so
now
where are you at?
Here's where I'm going to just kind of talk through some things.
Let's talk.
So I think, and I think it would be a no too, but Marcus Freeman's got to be a call.
Okay.
Because I think that even if he's James Franklin, but younger, I would take that.
Yes.
I mean, like,
yeah,
I just would. I think he's very intelligent. I think he's a very good recruiter. I worry about some of the, because he's going to have to hire an offensive coordinator, and then if he's good, you're going to have to hire him every once in a while anyways.
I got you. You go.
I just so I don't know where I feel. I don't know.
Well, damn it, you're not giving me a name at all.
I know. I'm going to talk through it.
Okay, you're okay. I got you.
We're going to talk through it. And then there's like Eli Drinkowitz,
yeah,
Missouri. That's been a name that's floated out there a lot.
Yeah.
And I think he's third on the odds board behind. I believe it's behind Kiffin and maybe Alex Golesh. Is he there?
Yes, Golesh. According to Caesars.com, Golesh is
number one
odds-on favorite to be the head coach at a 30.8% chance.
Yeah. So
Lane sitting at 27%, and then Drink is 13%.
Yeah. So Drink, I think, is an interesting one. Somebody said it on Twitter the other day. If he comes to the opening presser in like full Darth Vader outfit, kind of might like it. Outside of that, I'm not sure. I think he's a good coach. I mean, if you win at Missouri, man, right? Like you got to be able to do. You got to be okay.
He's a weird personality fit in Gainesville, I think. He's a bit of a dweeb.
He's Dan Mullen.
He is Dan Mullen. He is Dan Mullen.
Like, that's what he is. Like, he's Dan Mullen. That's why they clashed, because they're the same guy. I don't know if I like him.
I mean, anybody outside of that has very long odds. Like the field, the rest of the candidates combined have a 9% chance. So, like, right now, it's early.
I know the Tulane coach has been mentioned a lot, Sumrall. I can't say I know enough about him. I know a lot about Alex Golesh. I do like Golesh a lot.
I like Golesh, too. He's fiery. He recruits the state very well.
Yeah, I just don't know if
he wasn't afraid to go in and get a kid from Lake Butler who doesn't have, like, the traditional film needed against quality opponents, whatever. He went and saw a player and went and got a player, and I think it's going to work out well for them. Gavin Jenkins, Riley, and Trav both know him. He went in and kind of took a chance. It was like one of the teams that was like kind of hard, like wanted him, even though he was from a 1R type school.
Yeah,
he could play ball. He was a ball player. Period.
Clayton said prime. I mean,
prime?
I'm not going to say I'm opposed to that. I mean, it would bring. I mean, you're going to get five stars on name alone. Like, you're going to get that. It's just a matter of how well he hires his staff. Because I mean, he's a CEO. He knows that. We all know that. He's a CEO.
I think if he were to hire well, coordinator wise, and let them do it, then I as a Florida State fan, I hate to say that we're here right now, but
yeah.
So right now, where are you at? Let's do it. Like let's make our list.
Okay.
Because we're dancing to it. We're dancing through it and not getting to it.
We're going to take Freeman off the list because we're assuming he's not leaving Notre Dame, right?
I don't know that I can go there. I think he's somewhat reliable. However, he's not on the odds board at all. He's in the field category. So let's take him off.
He's somewhere.
He is, but not on the one I was looking at.
Yeah.
I do know that Notre Dame is a bit of a challenge academically and like what they allow transfer wise, what's accepted, right?
Yeah.
Although I'm not sure Jeremiah Love is a very smart individual. You ever watch that guy's antics after the play?
Yeah.
He doesn't strike me as a Notre Dame type of guy.
No.
He's a wild guy. He's out there humping the field and stuff. It's crazy. If y'all haven't seen it, man, it's crazy. That is that loose cannon, that guy. He doesn't strike me as a gold helmet type of guy. Really good football player, though. Christy said Lane is a pansy, and if Urban comes back, I'm no longer a Gator fan. Plenty of room on the Florida State bandwagon if you want to hop on. We'd accept you guys.
Urban needs a cleanup.
And the Alabama car wash is done.
The Alabama car wash is done. So
it's over.
So what I have says Lane Kiffin at plus 200, Jeff Brom at plus 300, James Franklin at plus 400, and then Drinkowitz, Freeman, and Fish also have significant odds. Jeff Brom is the name that has been circulating a lot more the last 24 hours. Louisville.
They play good ball.
They play very good ball. Also a fiery guy. I don't think that I would hate Jeff Brom. To be honest,
it's not a splash hire, but it would be a really good hire.
Yeah, I think he would have Florida competing for at least the playoffs in year one. If he can keep the roster together, the roster's got to stay together.
I agree with that.
I don't know that he can do that. I think Lane can do that, and I think that's part of the reason I'm going to put him at 1, is because I think he keeps the roster together, and offensively, like
if you hire him fast, though, right?
I don't think you can hire him fast.
So that's the part of the problem is that I don't think. How do you keep the roster together if you don't get to hire him fast?
Because the roster can't go anywhere until January, anyways.
I thought it was a 30-day window when you fire a coach.
Not it. Once you get to a certain point in the year, then that window closes.
Okay.
Yeah. Smart.
So they're stuck.
Smart by Strickland. Look at Strickland using it.
And that's why they fired him this week.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So crazy.
I know.
Hold the kids.
How
hostage. Hold the coach hostage. Hold the kids hostage. Yeah, that sounds good.
How do we feel about James Franklin, Chris?
No.
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 Not at all.
Seminole fan, absolutely not.
You don't want him at Florida, or you don't want him at Florida State?
No. I'd love for him to go to Gainesville.
You don't think he's very good? I don't think I do either.
I don't, man. I just had a hard time winning meaningful games. You can beat it does better than Mike. They can't beat the bums in the conference.
Yeah.
He can do that. He can beat the teams he's supposed to beat, and he loses to the teams that he should be in the battle with. So I'm good on him. If I'm a Florida Gator, give me probably Golesh. I think he has more substance. I think Lane Kiffin has more flair. I think Golesh has probably like staying power.
Yeah.
Like I think he has a little bit more substance to like what he's doing. I think he builds probably on a better foundation. I feel like when Lane leaves, he leaves it in shambles, and it's usually in a bad situation, which is an indictment on him and the program that he builds. But I also, as a Seminole fan, I do not want Lane Kiffin in Gainesville because I think it will be like a flash in the pan, but I think it will be a massive flash in the pan that might result in a national championship type of thing.
Yeah,
so
I think that's accurate.
You know what I mean? Like yeah. I don't think he's gonna stay there forever, but my God, why is there?
Yeah,
I think it'll be tough for everyone else.
Matt said Scott Strickland's statement and presser leads us to think these guys aren't in the mix. Strickland is going to get a guy that will win a national championship. I've never really seen Scott Strickland be good at what he does. I'll be honest. It was an accident that he hired Golden. I don't trust him. You can't hire Lane until January. Yeah, but you can announce that he's hired before that. Would like for UF to get Freeman just to bring Notre Dame down. I'm fine with that too. It wouldn't hurt my feelings at all, I promise. I think Freeman's a great coach. Christy said, I like Franklin. He is going to have a chip on his shoulder, something to prove after how Penn did him. He's just never won the big game. And
Clayton said too. Same thing. Did you already read that?
No.
Yeah, you did. He's a culture builder. Pulping out of the gutter, or did I read that in my head out loud?
No, it's there. We haven't said it.
All right, so Clayton says this about Franklin as well. He said he's a culture builder. He pulled Penn State out of the gutter on and off the field. I think it would be a home run at Florida with that brand being able to recruit like already. Like it already kind of recruits itself a little bit.
Yeah. Hard to convince kids to go to Penn State over Ohio State, and he does it. Some.
A little bit.
Another name that I like is Brent Key.
Oh, I love Brent Key. It's not now that ain't flashy at all.
That ain't flashy, but it's a win. He's a winner.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I like Brent Key. I don't know if he's top 3 yet, but I like him.
Trav will appreciate this. I've actually sat with Brent Key in a bar in Orlando when he was at UCF, the O-line coach, and we sat and we drew offensive plays on the bar napkins. Riley and Travis, we drew plays. He was just that down to earth. He wasn't recruiting any of our kids. We just wanted to talk ball. He was willing to talk ball. They were doing the hospitality thing. He paid. They took care of everything, allegedly, and we just talked ball. And he's I like him.
Yeah,
I like him. If Florida State hired Brent Key, I like him.
Trav said Franklin didn't win more games in 3 years at Vandy than Billy did in 4 at Florida. Ouch. And he also said Brent Key is staying at Tech. He is a real one.
He's from there.
Yeah.
Right? He's an alum.
Yeah.
And they're doing everything they can to keep him. I will
As
say
they
that.
should. As they should.
That's the same thing, too. So, like, Kurt Signetti, his name's off the board because he just got an extension. That's something to monitor with Ole Miss. Like, their AD has came out and said, like, we're trying to get this done with Lane before the funny season begins.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get Lane to, like, 12 or 13.
Yeah.
And if they get him to 12 or 13, I don't see him leaving.
That's
right?
Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean, not Florida. What allegedly Florida is willing to pay 12 to 13.
Yeah.
So like, if I'm getting the same money in a situation that I don't know. What would you do? I think I say Ole Miss.
So here's the thing: at Ole Miss, can you win a national championship?
I think they could.
If
they beat listen,
the only reason I think
hear me out.
Yeah.
If they beat Georgia this weekend and they had an opportunity,
they did.
They're winning at the half.
Mm-hmm. We're up double digits.
Yeah, they have a chance to beat Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have a lock in the playoff, guaranteed. Yeah. Minus some crazy things happening, right? Yeah. Obviously, something crazy can happen.
Right.
And so, therefore, that means they get into the playoff, and that means they have a chance. They have to win 3 games, 2 games, or whatever, to play for 1. And he was that close to doing it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I think he could win 1 at Ole Miss. Just as
I think it's possible. I agree. I do think – here's my thing with Ole Miss, and he says it all the time. The reason I think that there's a chance that he may leave, he gets really tired of having to beg people to come to games. Like, that's annoying to him. They didn't sell out the game, or maybe they did. The stadium wasn't full against Georgia.
Yeah.
Like, that's not good.
And Georgia probably had a lot of the folks there.
Yeah.
Georgia travels.
Very well. So I don't know. I just don't think that I don't think that it's out of the question. I'll say that.
Fair enough.
Matt said, can we all agree we need Freeze to stay employed at Auburn? None of us need those psychos making financial commitments.
Correct.
Matt, who do you want? As a Gator fan, Gator fan forever and ever, who do you want, Matt?
Who else is in here? Christy already said she wants Franklin, correct?
Without saying those exact words, I think she
Riley said Farmer Fran. Tyson's a Gator, right?
Tyson is a Gator.
I think
Josh
he said
Clark Lee. He's not going anywhere. I like Clark Lee a lot. My Commodores really, we're playing well right now.
But they want me some money, and then Florida State gave it all back.
My bad.
Sorry,
not my bad.
Lovers.
Yeah, them boys at in Nashville, anchor down, playing really well. But
I love Pavia. I love that guy.
It's so hard.
I would go to war with him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clark Lee, yeah, that's a good one. If you could pull Clark, boy.
He said that's his dream job. He's a Vandy alum.
Oh yeah.
Literally said this is my dream job. I ain't going nowhere.
He left 247 Sports to go do that, right? No, he hired he hired someone from 247 Sports, a recruiting guy to come be his recruiting coordinator.
This was last year I was talking about, Trav, not this past year. Not yesterday, not Saturday. But the point was you can't get up for Georgia. Like
That's not a good look.
The students aren't there for Georgia. Tyson said Lane for me.
Okay.
Still nothing from Mahoney.
He's typing. Long list.
I ain't mad at a long list.
So where are you at officially? As of 10:22 at 10:11 p.m. Joey Edge, Gator extraordinaire, front porch sitting expert. Where are you? Who you want and who you get? I need it on the record right now. Who do you want?
I think it's Lane.
Okay, that's who you want.
I think that's who I want.
Okay, who do you get?
I think I'm with Matt. I'm pretty sure he just said it. I think it ends up being Jeff Brom.
Really? Matt said this. In my heart, I think Kiffin is staying, but would love him in Gainesville for all the reasons. The list hits a major ceiling after that. Brom, Clark, Key are realistic in my mind.
Of those three, I think I would rather have Brent Key than any of them.
I think I would probably prefer Brom. Yes, Travis, I'll do that at a discount too.
I would be just fine if Chris Martinez was the head coach of the
I
University of
swear
Florida.
I could run Florida State's defense better. And I
I'm
mean that in
not-
my soul.
I agree with you.
I
I've
mean
seen
that.
you. I've seen
I
you
mean
coordinate a
that.
defense.
I mean that in my soul.
I've seen you coordinate a defense.
I'm gonna have my people with me, but I mean
you
that in my soul.
take your current players with you and have a pretty good chance of being as good.
Let's see what Coach Tab did to us once. I don't want to see it twice.
This team's better than that team.
Yeah, oh, no, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, by a lot.
Yeah, this team's better than that team. How come Coach for you on a discount? I'm going to be your recruiting coordinator. I just want you to know.
Y'all boys keep that same energy.
I'll be in the recruiting department.
I'll keep that
I
same
will
energy.
guarantee you I'll be in the recruiting department.
I'm not talking about college. I'm just kidding, guys.
If Florida is really the brand the fans think and act like it is, they should be able to get Kiffin. And I think as an AD, I'd want to prove that the brand is strong enough to go take a Lane Kiffin.
I like that sentiment from Tyson. I think Ole Miss is probably in that money that's over there is probably saying the same thing.
Yeah.
We want to be relevant. We'll overpay right now so that Florida can't come in and take our guy.
Right. Mahoney said big no on Jed Fish. Agreed. No on Franklin. I'm indifferent on James Franklin right now, and he'll pass on Golish and Sumrall. Of the non-Power 5 current coaches, give me Golish.
Yeah,
That's me.
I love his post-game handshakes.
Yeah.
He doesn't strike me as a nice guy.
No.
I love it.
Yeah. No, I know you do.
Trav said that it ain't a discount. Oh no, it would be a discount for somebody, not you.
Gator baseball?
Yeah, let's do that. And
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be again. It's not gonna be as juicy as everyone thinks.
Nobody's
right?
taking over for O'Sullivan. There. He's coming back.
Can I say the R word? It's not the R word. Not
Rehab?
Yeah,
It's not rehab.
there it is.
Yeah.
It's not rehab.
It's not rehab.
It's more personal.
Yeah.
More like within the walls of his home. So we're not gonna touch that.
Yeah.
And exactly.
When the report said family related, like it meant it.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
Yeah, and so, well, I don't know the exact details. I'll tell you that I have no idea what the exact details are, but I don't want to know. So he's
Nope.
he's good. He's not going to rehab. Everybody pump the brakes.
He should go to rehab. Bro, he should. I said he might. He might.
Pump the brakes. He's going to be all right.
He might should.
He'll still be the coach of the University of Florida. We'll say that.
This what's happening has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
We're confident saying that?
Right.
Okay.
Yes, that.
There you go.
Let's talk Tony V. Tony
Yeah,
V
let's do it.
to San Francisco. That's it. The end.
What happened with that?
Allegedly, they're taking money from his baseball program to give to the women's basketball program.
And I do the same thing then.
Allegedly. That's
Well,
allegedly.
Keep
So
rocks.
he said, cool. I'm out.
They needed him more than he needed them.
100%.
Yeah, so all
That
right.
was really stupid.
We'll holler.
Dude,
Yeah.
can coach baseball.
Oh my God, yeah. And he gets some kids to play for him.
Heck yeah.
Oh boy, they play for him too.
No,
He's got that's a bunch of dogs. You don't have to like how they play
but they play though.
for each other,
Yes, sir.
for the university, and for him.
Yep.
in an era where that doesn't happen a whole lot,
That fact. That's it right there.
it's refreshing, right?
It is.
I love it. Hey, look, man. He might should. I don't know. I'm just a guy.
They say he's taking a pay cut to go to coach San Francisco. He probably is.
Like the 49ers? I'm not the 49ers. Giants.
Yeah.
He really probably is, which is insane.
That is kind of insane.
That's insane.
Can a manager get hit with a fastball in MLB? I don't think so. I think he's safe.
Could be accidental long toss.
That's true. Could be.
Oh, jeez.
Glad to see Sully gone. Did our boy wrong. He ain't going nowhere. He's still there. He's still there.
He did, though, Clayton. I'm with that. I love the energy.
Yeah, no, I agree, too.
I love it.
I agree, but
he
he's
might
still there.
should. Check him in out west. Arizona. It's nothing but high desert. Nothing to do out there, buddy. No beer.
Oh, man. Anything else?
No snow out there either. Get me out of here.
That's going to be it for tonight's Sitters. This has been Joey Hedge along with Chris Martinez and all the people in the chat. And we are Front Porch Sitting. See you next time, Sitters. Lasers for likes. Come on, give it to us. Give it to us.
Come on, something. We need something.
Lasers for likes.
How about a snowstorm?